Self-inquiry requires you to not identify with anything in your experience. Meaning, anything in your experience is not you. You are not any of the contents of your experience. You are the awareness of the experience itself. So even the person is an object, part of the content of your experience. You are not the person either. You are the awareness of even the person through which you taste experience, through which you taste duality. But you are not that. No matter how intimately it is felt to be you, it is an illusion that will continue to go on until you begin to question it, and it soon begins to wither away. And that is the purpose of self-inquiry. Because to live this life, to live this experience, the person is necessary, but identification with the person is not. Identification with the person, the body-mind, is what we call ego. And the ego is not necessary to experience. The person can remain, right? So like throughout this process of self-inquiry, a lot of people bring up the question. It's like, oh, but then what is going to happen to me? But it's necessary to live in this way. All of these are just ideas, concepts that the mind itself is creating, that it is generating to keep you in this restricted identification, this limited identity. But as you begin to inquire, as you begin to access those gaps of silence and be the perceiver and go further and further back, who is the self that is, who is this me that is perceiving even this, even this, even this? You start to recognize more and more and more you as awareness. And the identification is what withers away rather than the person. The person remains. The experience goes on as is. Activities go on. Life goes on. Goals happen. Everything happens. But the idea of being this person fades away. And you may ask, so why is that even beneficial? Why don't I want to be the person? Freedom from the person is freedom from limitation. It's freedom from fear. It's freedom from conditioning. And it's ultimately the greatest achievement. Anything that the person can achieve will also go, including the person. It can't be held on to. It is transitory. You are the observer of it. You are not transitory. You stay, you remain. So recognizing yourself as what you are is the purpose of all spirituality, all meditation, all self-inquiry. And it is freedom from separation, freedom from fear, freedom from limitation. It is how you live a life of joy, right? So what remains after this deepening of this awareness, this recognition? All that remains is to live a life of joy and allow the happenings to happen in your observation. It is true peace. It is true love. It is true joy. Recognizing and abiding as what you are. It is harmonious. It is loving. It is freedom. If you want to learn this further and take a deeper dive into this, watch my Higher Consciousness Masterclass, Shift to Higher Consciousness. Okay? Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you in the next video.